your ego does not need to be threatened when somebody is challenging your standpoint. The difference between a winner and a loser is how they face criticism. A winner will always seek to improve and try to see where the other person is coming from and actually accept that other person's argument if it is better than their own. But a loser will always get defensive, will be emotional, and will, most importantly, will be like, oh, you're a bad person for saying that shit, and you're wrong for trying to give me advice. You have no idea what I'm doing. You have no idea what my background is. Yes, fair, that's fair. I have no idea what you have seen and where you are coming from. But still, in my eyes, I know something that you don't. And there's two types of criticism. There's actual constructive criticism that would help someone. And then there's bullshit criticism from haters who are just talking out of their ass, hating just to hate, and those are fucking idiots. And that's what a lot of people do. And on a side note, bro, how can you waste your fucking time hating on someone for no reason? That makes no sense. That's just telling me that you don't value your time. And that's what losers also do. They think that time is whatever. Wait a half an hour for nothing here. Bro, half an hour is a fucking time, bro. Half an hour that you're waiting and having discussions with other people in comment sections, bro. I'm improving. I'm fucking reading books while you do that shit, man. Anyways, I'm getting off topic here. So in this video, I'm going to explain to you how to be a actual winner when it comes to discussions. And I'm not talking about winning discussions. I'm talking about how you handle discussions, because discussions are what make people smarter, okay? Because discussions, first of all, force you to actually formulate proper arguments, and that makes you see your own gaps of knowledge in your own understanding. And second of all, if two people argue on a constructive and rational basis, then that creates new knowledge through the discussion, and both people get smarter. But it only works if both people know how to detach their emotions and both people are ready to change their opinion. Here's something that might blow your mind. People reserve the right to change their opinion, and I don't know why this is not common. People who think the same way that they did 5 years ago are fucking dumbasses in my eyes. I change my opinion all the time, and there's nothing wrong with that. If I'm presented with a better argument or a better way to do things, then I'll gladly appreciate that, because I'm trying to improve. I want to do it the best possible way, and if your way is the best possible way, then you wouldn't be where you are, being a fucking loser. So when there's a discussion, it's always the same pattern. Somebody tries to advise someone, somebody tries to help someone, that other person comes with a first normal argument, and that other person gives a better argument and objectively absolutely obliterates whatever they're saying. And then from that point on, that other person will get defensive. That other person will be like, oh, shut the fuck up, you don't know what I'm talking about, you don't know where I'm coming from. And then that person will try to justify their position. And the worst thing that could happen is that person says, oh, you're a bad person for trying to advise me because you have no idea what I've been through or what I'm doing. Yeah, that's fair. But still, shut the fuck up and take some advice if it's objectively better than yours. Okay? Still talking about objective criticism based on actual knowledge and facts, and not just some random bullshit. So here's the deal. People need to start to learn how to detach their emotions from their standpoints, from what they're doing, from their job, from their opinions and whatever. And this is a lesson from the book Power of Now, which you should definitely read. This is the best book ever written. People's egos are always in their ways because people think that their sense of self and their worth is relying on their opinions and how they dress and what music they listen to and what their job is. But that's absolute bullshit, okay? That's just materialism. That's just the outer appearance of whatever you're doing. Your ego does not need to be threatened when somebody is challenging your standpoint. Again, your ego does not need to go into survival mode and get defensive and try to get toxic because somebody is challenging what you're saying. If you understood that your sense of self just comes from being on this world, makes you valuable enough, and your ego has nothing to do with your standpoints and what your opinion is, because that shit is temporary, okay? Fuck your ego. Please leave it to the side. That shit is the enemy. And learn to change your opinion when you're being presented with a better argument. And that's a really big problem in this society. People just live reactively. They just walk through life, and whatever emotion is being sparked in them, they just act on that emotion immediately. Okay, there's a difference between having small talk and needing and having to be quick with it in order for it to be smooth, and hearing something like criticism and replying with that first emotion that it sparks in you. Fuck your ego. Your ego is always trying to defend you, but you are not your ego. You understand? You're not your ego. So here's the transformation that you need to make. You need to go from a reactive setting to a more responsive setting every now and then. This book talks about this, where people need to learn how to think slowly. So sometimes when you hear criticism or whatever, you need to just wait a second, see what the emotion it causes, think about it, and then see if you really want to tap into that emotion. And if the outcome of tapping into that emotion is actually a worse than, actually considering the other point or formulating a counter argument that is better than their point, then bro, you're winning. That is what a winner does. A winner will always seek to improve. Here's the next thing. When a winner is facing criticism or being given advice, they will not see it as an attack. They will see it as an opportunity to strengthen their belief right now. And if they fail to do that, they will just change their opinion and accept whatever that other person is saying if it's better than what they believed up to that point. So to sum everything up, detach your emotions from your opinions. Reserve the right to change your opinion. Be happy when somebody tries to help you because it is an opportunity to improve or an opportunity to learn something new. And the last thing is when somebody obviously is bullshitting you and somebody's obviously talking out their ass, or you have obviously completely obliterated whatever they're thinking, but they're holding on to their false and stupid belief, then please just walk away. You don't have time for that. Rant over.